Go ahead, boy. Embrace your fate. Yes, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm going to go embrace my fate. I'm going to go give fate a big old hug. Just walk up and tongue kiss fate. First. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave. Welcome back to the wee hours where I suffer from periodic bouts of insomnia and play games to pass the time. Today, I thought we'd take a look at Tower of Time, a newer RPG that I picked up a little bit ago and kind of poked my nose into and then never really did anything with it. And I thought we'd check it out and see if this is something we want to have some fun with. It's got some interesting mechanics that are kind of neat. I've really only gone through the initial, really glorified cutscenes, so I don't know too much about it, but I thought we'd check it out. And in terms of difficulty level, I guess story mode is super easy mode. And then we go all the way up to epic, which is going to be far more than I'm willing to take on. I am going to put this, yell at me or not, I'm going to put this on easy mode because I just don't really know anything about the game. I don't know how to play it, so I'm going to keep it on easy just to get the hang of it, and we can discuss difficulty level later. Let me skip ahead through this little cutscene and get to the heart of the matter. So we open up with somewhat of a dream sequence, a flashback, if you will, of us as a young boy out hunting rabbits, and apparently we found no rabbits at all, but we have found this really weird, mysterious place that looks like a different world. Perhaps I should turn back. The elders are very strict about all the old stuff. If you come across anything strange that belongs to the old times, don't touch it. Don't press any buttons. Don't take any crystals. Well, sir, that's just not how we do RPGs. We touch all the buttons and we take all the things. That's what RPGs are all about. They are scared of their own shadow. It can't hurt to look around. No, it probably can't. So all I can do at this point is move. This is, as I say, effectively sort of a flashbacky dream sequence kind of thing. So we poke our way up here through a very pretty game. I like the look of it. It's sort of classic and sort of new at the same time. As we approach the statue, which is a very cool statue because this guy's got a great top hat on and a lovely cane, its eyes flicker with life. Welcome to the sanctum of the first magus. Please state your business. Yes, the statue can talk, young me. Please state your business. I don't have any business. This is a tutorial area. I just want to look around. The first magus awaits you, Ambassador Chunstable, representative of the king under the mountain. Apparently he thinks I'm Ambassador Chunstable. Well, that's wonderful. Wait a second. I'm just a boy from the village. I was taking a look around. Please present your identification, Ambassador. No, I don't know what you mean. All right, I will present my identification. I promise I will do it. Yes, Mr. Weird Statue Person. The Sanctum Guardians have been alerted. They will escort you to the administrative captain. Please do not be alarmed. Please stay where you are and do not be alarmed. Anytime anyone says stay where you are, I think that immediately sets up I should be alarmed. That's just a statement that's followed by something bad. The Sanctum Guardians have been alerted. They will escort you to the administrative captain. You wait nervously, ready to run. After a while, when nothing happens, you breathe deeply, and we are off again. Up this very nice staircase and straight into a cutscene where we're looking down at this weird, crystally, gargantuan throne, and it's getting all wibbly, and below us lies a large throne lined with immense luminescent crystals. Yeah, I did just mention that game. Try to keep up. As you peer over the edge and focus your attention on one of the larger blue crystals, a faint voice calls out, "Fear is the gatekeeper that turns back the masses. Have courage, your destiny beckons." What is this place? The time is nigh, says the mysterious voice. A powerful desire to leap off the edge of this precipice into the throne far below washes over you. That sounds like a terrible idea. Sweat breaks across your brow as you force yourself back step by step. Well, apparently we didn't throw ourselves off, so that's good. And we're back in control. All right, let me actually have a real look at that area now. Can I actually throw myself off? No, I can't. There's an invisible wall there. That would have been somewhat game breaking. Yeah, so let's go see what's going on down below. There should be some sort of staircase somewhere. I'm sure we're not expected to leap off the precipice as we want to do. Oh, I see guardian kind of things. I tell you what, you put that asset in a game, I'm going to say that's some sort of guardian. That just makes game logic sense. Yeah, I bet when I walk up to you, you're going to say something to me. Aren't you huge metal golem type creatures? Oh, they look very cool, though. They look very cool. Classic design, no question. I mean, nobody's reinventing the wheel with that, but they look neat. I like that. Look, a boy approaches. Another human after all this time, but a mere child. How intriguing. You don't have the skills to survive this place, boy. Yeah, no kidding. I couldn't even catch a rabbit. I definitely don't have the skills to beat you guys up. And yet he has come this far. He must be properly trained before he can answer the call. There's no time. He'll never be ready. Well, game over then, I guess. Ready for what? He must train for what is to come, but does he have the confidence in himself? I think I do. He must develop the skill or else others will manipulate it through him. Ooh, sounds cool. Yes, he excels at this. Are you capable? Do you know magic? I'm pretty sure I don't. Otherwise, I probably would have used that to catch a rabbit. Magic, of course not. I'm just a hunter, and not a very good one at that, apparently. Do you always know where to aim your bow, even with your eyes shut? I don't know. Do I? Leave him be. He doesn't understand. Besides, he poses no threat yet. Go ahead, boy. Embrace your fate. Yes, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm going to go embrace my fate. I'm going to go give fate a big old hug. Just walk up and tongue kiss fate. First Magus Helena held office between 152-202 of the VTH era. The VTH era. VTH, the VTH era. That's going to be fun to pronounce in the future if that comes up. Again, 113 to 114 of the VTH era. Okay. Let's go. Well, let's go into a cutscene, apparently. Yup. Crystal Throne. Got it. March up. Give it a big old hug. And the throne starts glowing and gets all wobbly and stuff. You are still a child, and yet you heard my call. How can this be? I don't know. I'm scared and I want to go home. I can sense your fear, but this fear does not rule your heart. There is something else. You are different, as I once was. What did the Guardians tell you? Not a lot, really. They sort of mentioned magic and embracing my destiny. I'm not different. I'm just a boy from the village. You're stronger and smarter than the others. They will come to respect you, to follow you without question, and those who do not offer their loyalty will come to fear you. Ooh, that sounds fun. I like that destiny. Nobody fears me. Not yet. You're inexperienced, your ability undeveloped, but there is no mistake such dormant feral raw power. I don't know what you mean. Who are you? What is this place? Yeah, let's get to the meat of the matter, Crystal Throne. There's much to explain, and where I have the will, I do not possess the time. I grow weaker by the moment. It took all my strength to raise the tower again, and I must rest now. That would be the aforementioned Tower of Time, I assume. This is the tower that you took. What are you talking about? What do you want of me? Let me go. Of course, in time you will forget this place. You will go strong and skillful and find position in your world. For this, before I release you, I entrust in you an insatiable desire to return. What are you doing to me? Stop whispering to me. It's too loud. I don't want to come back. Many days from now, you will return to this tower, seek me in its depths, and on that day, when my power is recovered, we will talk again. Okay, you will come to understand. I promise. Run! This place is not safe for a child, even for you. Learn thyself, give thyself to the world as I have. Return when you are ready. I assume ready is probably going to be after this cutscene. That'd be my guess. And we're running away. Yay, run! So was that embracing my destiny? I don't feel like I did. Oh well. So fast forward into the future, apparently. I was going to say I'm all grown up. I look like a young adult there, so I am more grown up than I was in the last scene. Just as impressive as I remember. Maeve, apparently one of my companions. I have never seen anything like this. And Cain. Oh, Cain looks pretty brutal there. So many stone buildings in one place, ruined though they are. It must have been a city far greater than anything we have today. And perhaps it can help us to reach that level once again. The key to our salvation. Whoever returns with the secret will be king of all Artara or queen. Oh, Maeve has perhaps ambitions beyond her position. Interesting. Not so fast. Even if every inch of soil here were sowed, it still couldn't feed half the human population. Never mind the dwarves, elves, frostlings. Oh, what are frostlings? Those sound cool. I want to meet those. I know what dwarves and elves are. But where there is one secret, there may be others. Such secrets may indeed hold the key to healing the land. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling we're on some sort of mission to, well, heal our world, apparently. So we have We have indeed taken a grand destiny in the world since we were a child. The potential here could be limitless. If it's secrets you seek, then it's secrets I will uncover, but it may be unsafe, my lord. Oh, my lord, I'm a lord. Yay! Maeve and I should scout out the area before you proceed. No need for unnecessary risks. I'm inclined to agree with you on that, Kane. Yeah, off you go. While appreciated, your concern is unwarranted, my old friend. No. His concern is completely appreciated. If I'm a lord, then you guys go off and do some work. But you're no longer a child, my lord. You're our commander, and we swore an oath to protect you. Well, goodness, I really have come up in the world since being a small rabbit hunter. There may be outlaws or raiders lurking. The thought of such scoundrels never crossed my mind. You do not know my lord as well as I do, Maeve. I've lost count the number of battles we've fought. Believe me, he can handle himself. All right. I'm well aware my lord is a skilled fighter. I do like all these people calling me my lord. That's a nice touch. I shouldn't have to remind you of that. A commander's primary task is to command. Maeve is right, of course. We cannot afford to lose you to some unforeseen danger or a long-forgotten trap. At your discretion, old friend, but before you depart, there are a few things you should know. Okay, what are they? It unnerves me that I don't remember much about this place. I recall it as if from a waking dream. Okay, so you're just going to basically kind of go over the flashback that we just had. I do remember a sense of unease about the place and some strange mechanisms and statues made of stone and metal. Okay. I also remember a nearly irresistible urge to leap down from a high ledge somewhere. Yeah, but it's okay, because there was like an inbuilt invisible wall in the game that you couldn't do that, so it was totally cool, me. Strange that this would come to me so clearly when all else is clouded. Alright, I will await for the rest of our group and follow you down once they arrive. Great. Normally I would allow the lady to go first, but duty calls for the stronger arm and keenest combat sense to lead. Oh, Kane, you misogynist, you. This is going to be a long journey. Did you already forget what happened the last time you kept calling me that? Okay. And I wander off, apparently. And now what? So tell me more about my lord. I don't need too much more story, Tower of Time. I don't know how to best describe him. He is different. What do we mean? He wasn't highborn. He earned the king's respect and his position through service and skill. I had been in the King's Guard just over 5 years when he first joined, a formidable fighter and a quick learner. And what of this tower? Now, this is more interesting. What about the tower? Does he truly seek a way to heal the land, or are we on a fool's errand? When you have spilled blood with a man on the battlefield, you know his mettle. Whatever he is seeking in this place, he believes it will help us all. That's good enough for me. Okay, and we're in control. All right, we're actually in charge of something now. So apparently, we're Kane and Maeve. We're not in charge of me. We're in charge of these guys, which is fine. It's a very good-looking game. I do like the look of it. Again, simple, but well done. Well done. This is an area I want to explore as somebody playing the game. I want to poke around in here. It's very inviting for what I want to do with it. Nice bridge. Okay. All right. Nice waterfall. Okay. What's this? The water is so clear you can see straight through it. That's, Kane, that's pretty much what water is. It tastes sweet, too. The merchants back in the city would pay a week's wages for a pitcher of this. Have you ever seen fruit trees like that? I can't see them now. The waterfall's in the way. Oh, those things? Okay, we'll go check those out, Kane. That's cool. Let's go check out the fruit trees. What's going on? Oh, wait, there's a thing. Okay, yeah, trees. Yep. If a merchant would pay a week's wage for a pitcher of that water, they'd give half their wealth for one of these things. We do not really know what they might do to you. Okay, second thoughts about drinking the water. Take a bite. Oh, Maeve's already in on the fruit. I'll take your word for it. At least one of us will be clear-headed if they turn out to be poisonous. I wonder why those trees cling so close to each other. Okay, anything else going on in here? Doesn't seem to be a lot. Is it just the trees that were... Oh, wait, hang on. Ancient scroll. What's up with that? Your champions find a scrap of vellum half buried in the soil here. They can barely make out some of the faded text. I have traversed this vast cavern 5 times over and know now that there is no way out. What have they done? Where are all the people? I was sitting with the quartermaster praising the gods for the fine price being offered for my crops. The next moment, everything went dark. I awoke after who knows how long to find... Oh, I don't think I found the... Found the... Eliana, And I know I will never see our little valley again. I kept the seeds from one of our plum trees, and I have planted them in a good spot with plenty of water. I planted 3, one for you, and one for each of our children. So somebody was down here exploring and never got out, but planted some trees in memory of his family. Okay. Now this area, we saw this from where we were during the dialogue stuff. As your champions cautiously traverse the path, they pause at the approach of a strange rattling sound. Neither has time to utter a word as a group of animated skeletons round the corner, running straight at them. Kane and May fumble for their weapons, drawing steel in the nick of time. Okay, ambush. I'm gonna guess this might be a combat tutorial coming right up. Oh, am I gonna be him at some point? Am I gonna be him, or am I gonna have to defeat him? Because he looks really cool. Okay, start battle. All right, well, we're just jumping right in here. Sure. Purpose is to explain the basics of Tower of Time combat. Okay, hit me. I mean, don't actually hit me. That's probably not the purpose of combat. I should be hitting them. But, you know, hit me with the tutorial. Enemies in this fight have reduced damage, so use this opportunity to experiment with movement. Okay, so there's not too much of a threat here. And basic controls, fair enough. And casting skills, click on a skill or key, select location, and then confirm the cast with another click. Okay, good enough. Okay, and we can adjust the difficulty at any time. Okay, good to know. Kane's Stone Wall. Now, I saw this in a trailer for this, and it looked really, really cool. Okay, so we don't get to pause the battle, but we do get to slow time. We do like sort of a bullet time. I really guess you'd call it arrow time. Use Kane's dash skill to quickly move to the enemies and get their attention, generating threat. Okay, yep, slow time is the space key. So space is slow, 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 slow. There we go. And let's take Kane. I know it said use dash, but I want to play around with this stone wall, because you can just click on his stone wall effect and draw a line. Go ahead and do that. Unpause, unslow. And we got a stone wall. It's really cool. Now you go take care of that guy. And you shoot this guy. Shoot this guy. What else have you got? You've got fire arrows and an arrow barrage. I don't know if we really need to get into that right now. This has a cooldown. Okay. So 37 real seconds, not slow time seconds. Let's speed it up again. So that stone wall was a really good way of breaking the group up. So this guy had to come around the stone wall to, well, get to me. So good way to interrupt a large group of enemies if you can just block them off. Yeah, Kane seems to be able to handle this fairly easily. Oh, this guy's broken off from the pack. Kane, go get this guy. In fact, dash there. Oh, never mind, he's dead. Never mind. Just kill this guy. Can we do the... Yeah, okay, we can do a sort of a Baldur's Gate draw box around all of them. Just kill that guy. Okay, with those guys down, we've got 3 more incoming, and this is where the game wants me to use the stone wall, which is fine. It actually might still be on cooldown. Yep, drag a box around in Baldur's Gate style. Indicate their battle stance. If you don't select a specific target, a game, I kind of need to... Maybe you should actually pause it while I have time to read the tutorial, because, like, combat is happening here. Things are happening. And, so, you know, just a hint, Tower of Time. You may want to let me read the tutorial before you throw me in. All right, let's do the stone wall. Whoa, no, that's not the stone wall. Okay, yep. There. Okay, you... Stone wall. Oh, it's still on a little bit of a cooldown. Okay, why don't you dash to this guy? And you, Maeve, why don't we test out your fire arrows on this guy? Go ahead and do that, see what happens. These guys launch fireballs, but you can predict where they are with the red circle on the ground, which is nice. I kind of skimmed that in the tutorial section. Kane is done with that guy. So now, just for fun, just because I want to play with it, do your stone wall there. And you're already doing something. Yeah, that breaks them up. They got to work around that. Except now Kane's kind of trapped. That's actually probably wasn't my smartest move. And your dash is still on cooldown. That's fine. Just work around everything. Oh, Kane is poisoned. That's probably not good. He's readily handling that guy, though. Maeve, where are you at? Well, you know what? It's probably not the end of the tutorial battle if they're just going to keep throwing waves of enemies at me. Kane, do you auto-go to that guy, or do I have to tell you to do it? You are not... Okay, you will if he gets close enough to you. Kind of annoying, you just sort of don't run over there. Dead Knights project armor aura to all enemies close by, indicated by blue circle. Come on, quickly read. Both enemies get an extra +6 armor if they're next to each other, basically. Okay, so these would definitely be the guys to break up with the stone wall. I gotta read this really, really quickly. Exploit their weakness to fire. Fire arrows, got it. Enemies focus on the target with the highest threat. Got it. Kane. Your stone wall is still on cooldown, as is your dash. Let's try and do something weird. Let's actually, sort of run away from them, but not really. Your fire arrows are almost cooled down. 2, 1, 0. Good. Do your fire arrows at this guy, because it said he was weak to those. And, yeah, your stone wall is not coming up anytime in the near future. I mean, it's 6 seconds away, but that's 6 seconds I don't have. Okay, Kane. I'm actually a little worried about Kane. He's down to half health. Can you dash away? Can you just leave? Yep, you sure can. And now, I'm just going to wait for these guys to pass the rock and stonewall right there. Yeah, perfect. Nice. Except I don't want you chasing that guy. I want you chasing this guy. And you just keep going with the fire arrows on this guy. Yeah, now that was a pretty decent use of the stone wall, I think. Broke those two guys up nicely. Broke up their little armor adjacency bonus, I guess you'd call it. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with my use of that. And Kane should be able, these two together should be able to just knacker this guy. Yeah, you're going down. Okay. Next, we've got Magi Spirits. Okay, so they're weak to arrow barrage with blinding arrows enhancement. Really? I have a blinding arrows enhancement? How do I activate that? As you receive more skills to choose from, do not neglect skills with crowd control. Yeah, standard RPG tactics there. Blinding arrows? Smoke screen, I see. Disappears in a cloud of smoke and reappears at the selected location. Really? Can I teleport? Can I just, go over there? Wow! Oh, cool! She can teleport. I don't really care about the arrow barrage thing. I can teleport. Is your dash is still on cooldown? You know what? That's fine. Just let them come to you right now. Except, maybe just don't stand right there. You hit him, and you do another arrow barrage. Is there this guy? Do that. And hopefully Kane... Okay, Kane managed to make it through that. Don't you guys have a healing thing? I thought there was some sort of healing thing. Oh, never mind. We're done. Victory. What did we get? A mighty gold ring, which apparently is... I guess that's +1 to might? I guess? And some sort of rock and some gold. All right. Cool. I think that went well. Okay, with that bit of tutorial done and the bones of the story laid out for us, I think that's probably a good place to call it for now, and we'll pick it up again the next time and see what we want to do with Tower of Time. I definitely want to get a little bit further into the game. I want to kind of break free from the, sort of tutorial initial lore area and find out what the meat of the game is all about. So we'll try that in the next episode. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time.